Yeah. Riding around in my whip, listening to my shit. She wanna hit track six. She told me that.
Hi everyone, you're now in the box with Alex. So, you're probably like, oh my god, where's Dan? This is not gonna be like our typical videos. This is me just kind of sharing my thoughts with you and reaching out to you guys who are probably, I know a few of you are probably going through the same problems that I am going through. So I'm just trying to reach out to you guys so you guys can learn from my mistakes. Because we are all flawed. I think that is one of my biggest flaws, is that sometimes we think that we're perfect. We get comfortable living in our old habits, in our old ways. And I'm reaching out to you guys to break it. To break those comfortable ways, those negative ways. I'm sure you guys are all doing things that you're probably getting away with just because nobody's calling you out on it. Either nobody's calling you out on it, or they don't even recognize, or those people are doing the same thing you're doing. But it doesn't make it any better that you how they say birds of a flock. They say birds of a feather flock together, something like that. Yeah, birds of a feather flock together. That is no excuse for any of the way how you guys are acting, or anyway that I'm acting. I'm not trying to make it all about you guys. I'm just trying to share my experiences with you guys. Nor am I this, wise person. I am so flawed, and my eyes have been opened, and I'm just like, I need to share my experiences with you guys, or share my thoughts with you guys rather. But yeah. So though your friends may be doing it, doesn't make it any better. It still makes it wrong. If you have that little ounce, that little feeling that you feel like you're doing something wrong, I think our problem is that we really don't really self-reflect. We reflect on all those negative things that people actually call you out on. Like if you wait until that, we're just like, as people, like these are just human nature, is that we wait until that last possible moment to change these things about ourselves. Like we know in our hearts that these things are wrong, but because we've been getting away with it for so long, and people have been fueling it, and just bad influences, and just, but you wait until that very last, you've gotten so many chances to change, and you just haven't changed, and you wait until that very last moment when you're losing something important to you, or someone important to you, or just that last possible moment to change. For me, I have my bad ways. As I've been saying, I really do have my bad ways, and I had an eye-opening experience recently. Sometimes you'll see somebody on the road, and this is just a example. You see somebody on the road, and you might not like the shoes that they're wearing, and you think that thought, right? Or even you express that thought that, oh my god, you don't like their shoes, right? Whether you say it or not, it's still wrong. It's wrong to think it, but it's like even worse to say it. I actually don't even know. It's just worse. It's just bad in general. And I don't know. We forget like how it feels to be on the other side. Like, what if somebody was being like mad about the shoes that you're wearing? Much less so just somebody who you love or just care deeply about, somebody whose thoughts actually matter. And then you could say those things about them. You could say negative things about them, or think negative thoughts about them. That is one of my biggest flaws, and I'm admitting that. Another thing is, be honest. Don't hate that. We're in a society where people like to hate at people's insecurities, hurt people. I do that. I've done it before. I admit it. But you need to admit it to yourself as well. I mean that sometimes we do hit at people's insecurities. We say some awful things sometimes. We're all victims of saying awful things. Some more awful than others. I'm surely up there with the amount of awful things I've probably said in my life. There are worse. I mean, that's to myself today, that there are worse. doesn't make it any better. I'm sure you guys probably said that too, so I'm actually gonna leave that in, because we probably tell ourselves there are worse people out there. That doesn't justify anything. There's so like, bad is still bad. But be honest, don't lie. Don't lie, there's nothing worse than lying. But yeah, be honest. Don't go against people's trust either. I feel like that's a big thing. Trust is a big thing. Trust is a big thing to me. Trust should be a big thing to people, because I feel like once you lose that trust, it's done, you know. Trust is like the hardest thing to build. I mean, it's not done, but it's very hard to build on. Like, build back. It's very hard to build back. Like with me, I give you all my trust immediately. And if you break that, it's very hard for me to regain your trust. You're gonna have to work hella hard to gain back my trust. That's how I'm sure it is with other people too, so don't break their trust. I've also done that. We all need to change. We're not perfect. We've just gotten away with our garbage for so long. And I don't want you guys to go through, I just don't want you guys to wait until the very last minute when you're like on the verge of losing something. You know? Change. It's so much easier said than done. And don't change because you've reached that last straw where finally somebody called you out on it and you're losing somebody or you're losing something, or it's just the very last moment to change. Don't wait until then. Don't make it about that. Don't change for somebody else. Don't change for somebody else. Change for yourself. Like I'm trying to change for myself about my flaws. You know, when you look in the mirror, I think I said this in another video that one of my biggest fears is, you know, looking in the mirror and hating myself is one of my biggest fears, or just, you know, not being, just rather than hate is a very strong word, but not liking the person who you are. And I've experienced like when somebody looks at you and they see these bad ways that you have, it's somebody you care about who looks at you with these like eyes that like you are so good, and then one day it just changes. So I don't want any of you guys to go through that. It's just what I'm saying. So I'm trying to reach out to you guys to say change. Don't make the same mistakes that I did. Don't be Alex. I mean, we all have our good days. I don't want to say that everybody is bad, but we all make our mistakes. We all have our mistakes. We're all flawed, and it's fine to say. It's fine to say that we're flawed, because we all are flawed. There is no perfect person here. We're all flawed with different kinds of flaws, all kinds of flaws. Mine is maybe my thoughts sometimes, saying certain things that I probably shouldn't say just because it's on impulse. Not because you're mad or because you just, you know, an in the moment thing. Doesn't make it any better. There are things that you thought, things that you said, things that you shouldn't have said. And depending on the person who you even say it to, can make it like double trouble. Those are my flaws, and I'm admitting it. But again, we're all flawed. Doesn't make it any better just to say, oh, we're just flawed. We have to do something about it. We have to accept that we are flawed. Accept in ourselves that we are flawed. And that we need to change. And be loyal to the people who actually care about you. Know who your real friends are. There are really good people out there who can help you. The people who point these things out to you. Listen. And self-reflect. That's my two. Those are my two like major keys right now. Is listen, self-reflect, and there's actually three. There's many actually. Listen, self-reflect, be honest. Like I said, like being honest to yourself and being honest to other people. But so all I'm saying, I'm reaching out to you guys, self-reflect. You know, ask your friends, like, are you even hanging out with the right people? You know, are those people your friends gearing you on? Are they the ones encouraging you to do those things? Do you feel pressure that that's how you actually have to act? Or are you just doing it just because you feel like that's, I don't know, that's what you want to do, but it's not the right thing. We all want to be better people, and every day you should strive to be a better person. You should look in the mirror and be like, oh my god, this is me. Be selfless. Be a little bit more selfless. Don't be the selfish person. Charity, help other people. Do practice those little steps. Ask people how their days, actually care about other people's days. I don't know, just do those baby steps and just like self-reflect on your life, I guess. We can all be better. You know, you don't have to be stuck in these ways. Not because you don't say this is who I am. I know people like to say this is just who I am. This is how I was born. This is how I was raised. No, those are just excuses. Make the change today. Make it. Make that change. But yeah, just be better people. We can all be better people. Let's just be better people together. Yeah, I feel like this is a little bit repetitive, but I'm just like trying to reach out to you guys and say, change. Make today the change. Don't make it be the last minute that you have to change when things are rough. Change today. Today. Right now. What are you doing? What are you doing right now? Change. But yeah. So I am opening up to YouTube. For maybe if I get 5 views, 10 views, I hope that one person out of those views like learn from my mistakes. Or maybe if you're going through the same thing I'm going through, know that it's not just you and you're not alone. Yeah. Change for yourself. Make that little motto. Hashtag change for yourself. Hashtag be a better blank. So hashtag be a better Alex. I don't know. But I'm here for you. If you guys ever need anything, you guys can reach out to me. I have no problem like talking to you guys. So even though people may think that I'm so intimidating, but as I said, hashtag we're all flawed. Hashtag we're all flawed. But Alex loves you, and you must love you, and you must work on yourself to make yourself a better you. I'm done. So that was just my thoughts. It's a little bit more of a different kind of video on the In The Box channel. This is me being real, like 100% real with you guys, like 100% real. But a different style of In The Box. We're still gonna be doing our challenges. We have more videos to come. Don't worry, Dan will be back. But yeah, this is the real Alex. Not the whole of me, but part of me. You know, I'll have our bad ways. But yeah, so like, comment, and subscribe.